our show a series of attempts to achieve the meal of African Renaissance. Today, I will show you the steps that will allow you to achieve this thing that all Africans have been looking for so many years. At this point, I don't think that anyone out there in the African continent should get involved in this. I would kindly ask you to not leave any comments under the video or to not even contact me personally to ask any questions. I'm not open to any. I know how to do this. You should trust me, and I'm sure I won't disappoint you. The meal that we are going to make today is the couscous that's African Renaissance. Follow me if you want to get me.
Okay, so for now, let me go through what's most important, the ingredients and the steps. Let me go through each one of them, just to be clear. First one is autocratic cuisinership. Try not to get many people's opinions involved in this. Stick to your own point of view. That's the only thing that's worth listening to, and that's the only thing that matters. Do not be open to feedback, do not be open to criticism, do not be open to other people's opinions. Stick to what you think and what you believe in. Second one is Western approach. We should follow the Western approach of doing things, since they have been successful in achieving that. Then why won't we be successful as well? They have achieved their own renaissance, and I think that by following their method, we're going to be able to achieve our own as well. Third one is exclusion strategy. Not everyone around Africa has to be involved in this. We can make it by using the very few. Not everyone is competent enough. Not everyone is good enough to help us achieve this. We don't have to unite. We can do this on our own by the help of the few. And lastly, we need colonized minds. If we want people to follow us in this, they have to be filled with the values of the West. If you want them to believe in the Western approach, then they should be 100% persuaded that our indigenous knowledge, our indigenous approach of doing things isn't enough. That we should go and adopt an external Western strategy. I think that if you can follow these steps, we would then be able to create this very special meal. So let's do it before it's too late.
Well, as you can see, this didn't go as expected. I was expecting a Moroccan, beautiful, tasty couscous, and now it's a burger. I have no idea how this happened. But I think it's these colonizers. Yeah, it's them. They took away the couscous and put the burger. They even left some piece of couscous on top of the burger. And that shows that it's them. They've stolen the couscous from us and they only left the burger.
Jesus is Lord!
It's them to blame, not us. We tried our best to create this meal of African Renaissance. But it just keeps giving us results that are always related to the colonizers. want to understand it, I prefer not to. I don't want to get the answers to these questions. I am out. This was the end of our show. And see you probably in another attempt. Bye bye.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hello. Hello everybody and welcome to our show, Cake Sauce. Today we are going to try to make a very special meal. You know what that is? It's the meal of African Renaissance. I hope you're all excited about this because I am very excited. And for this, I want every single one of you to be involved with me in this. I need people from Cairo to Cape Town to help me, to contribute with me, to drop comments, call me, everything that you can do in order to make this a reality, no longer a fantasy.
Okay, so now I'm gonna speak about the most exciting part of the whole process, which is the ingredients and the steps. I hope you're enjoying this, and I also hope that you're excited to learn. So first thing is enlightened leadership and political will. In order to achieve this thing that is the couscous of African Renaissance, we need the right political leaders that are going to work hard for the benefit of their citizens and also allow them to voice out their needs and their concerns and their opinions as well in a democratic environment. And second thing is inclusion of all countries and involving the African people. So since this movement of African Renaissance concerns the whole of the African continent, then everyone should be involved in it equally and everyone should have the right to contribute in it as much as they can. And also, third thing is Pan-African movement. We believe that all these things that we talked about previously could come as a result of one unit. What I mean by this is that we in the African continent should join all the countries and allow them to join their forces and work in an inclusive environment in order for them to be able to create a bigger force that's going to allow the African continent to succeed. Another thing is that we need free minds. What I mean by this is that the African people should no longer think that African means old and bad and Western means good and developed. This is a misconception that came as a result of colonization. We should get rid of this and we should free our minds in order for us to strive. And also, we should trust our indigenous knowledge. What I mean by this is that here in the African continent, we have a rich background of knowledge that's going to allow us to strive in basically everything that we want. It has a story of curing diseases, it has a story of creating great political structures. If we get inspired from that, then we are going to be able to create something great. And the last thing is that we should respond to globalization in a moderate way. We shouldn't basically let go of everything that comes from the West and stick to our own thing, to our things only, but we should also try and benefit from what they have and all the good things that they have, but in a balanced way where we can actually respect what we have and actually also incorporate whatever things that the West has to offer with our things in order to create a bigger force and something even more powerful.
And finally, here it is, the couscous of African Renaissance. I think this is such a historical day for the whole of Africa and the whole of Africans. We've been trying to achieve this thing for centuries and centuries, and now it's here in our hands. It wasn't that hard, huh? With the right people, the right strategy, and the right mindset especially, we have made this thing a reality. And now it's time for me to thank each and every single one of you who got involved in this thing of achieving the African Renaissance and coming up with this meal. I think it was such a hard journey. But at the end, we have succeeded. You didn't complain, you stopped complaining, the whole people of Africa stopped complaining, but instead, we all took very strong action. Together, we collaborated and we achieved this. And now, it's only the beginning, and we still need to go a long way ahead.
And don't forget to SMS the word Africa to the number 0102 to take a chance to win this amazing spices regulator that was made by one of our special guests from Kenya.